What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well in YouTube land. I myself am doing okay. Just sitting down to get another daily trade recap out of the way. Today was decent. Took 5 trades this morning. One was a trade that I had in the system that I really needed to take out of the system. It was on a low float small cap, and that one didn't work, but everything else worked. Some got out of probably a little sooner than I should have, but it made money, so I can't huff and puff too much. So let's go ahead and bring up TRADERVUE. We're gonna jump right on into it. Reviewing trades for Wednesday, April 12th. Took 5 trades today. Closed P&L 109.17. Like I said, took 5 trades, 2 on the SPY. Got out of that first one, I think, a little sooner than I probably should have. Snow, nice solid trade on Snow. I was complaining about where I got out of, and then a couple of minutes later, it let me know that I got out where I was supposed to. HILS was a small cap, low float. We'll take a look at that one. And then CYTO, that was the one that I probably should have taken the order out of the system. Was a like a breakout style of trade that I had in, and it did not work. So that was our red trade for the day. Let's go ahead, bring up ThinkorSwim. And we'll go ahead and run through these bad boys real quick. We got the SPY pulled up as always. If you take a look, had the SPY, man, nice move at 8:30 off of a report. And then it just chopped its way back down in this zone. And I took advantage of it. Let's go ahead. Let's take a peek at the first one. And you'll somewhat see why I say I kind of got scared out of it. And as always, that's the big picture over here, bottom right on the hourly. Just letting you see that the SPY most recent is in an up channel. And if you look, let's blow this up. That 8 o'clock, 8:30 move just got it outside of this upper channel and then just pushed it back down. So that's why it kind of reacted where it did. But let's go ahead and let's lock in on this first trade. So first trade getting in basically right off the open. Market opened at 9:30. We were in at 9:30 and 55 as this was pushing back down. So it opened, ramped up, and pushed back down. So we're getting in more so down along the bottom. Figure 955. This candle is about to close. We get in right here. Market does a reversal, act like it wants to go higher. I hang on to the trade with VWAP being my stop. If this breaks over VWAP and holds, I'm going to stop myself out. It does not. And we get out on this candle right here, as it is like it's going to catch support on the previous day's high. Still in the down channel. So this is just going to act as a little resistance. That's what it's made to do. But once it cracks it, look what it does. It just tanks. So we're in 2 contracts. Paid 164. I got out for 169. And this thing ends up setting a high of 229. That's what? $60 per contract more that we could have made. That would have been the trade right there. And look at what it did. It came all the way back down to the base of the channel and caught support and did what it was supposed to do. So good trade, but didn't fully let it work. We'll leave it at that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second one that we took. Let's see where we got in on this one. So getting in on this candle. So it's made the move, came back up. Not the clean move that I like to see coming back up. I'm learning that you want to see this a little cleaner because we do get a higher low right there. But it comes back up. I get in as this candle is pushing back down. Now you're seeing why I say I don't like this little pull back and go back up, because it was fighting. We were leaving bottoming tails for the most part. This one I end up getting out in this green candle as it's coming back up. Just go ahead, get out. I was chasing my stop down with it and end up stopping out. Give me one sec. Let me mute the Discord. Starts pushing back up. Good exit. Good exit right there, because this thing just rips back higher. And for me, it all started with this little pullback. That little pullback right there is a telltale that if this does come back down, it's not going to really have the full force that it had on this first move. But that was the SPY. Let's go ahead, take a look at snow. And I had snow and I had shop. Those were the two that I had on my watch list from the pre-market gap scanner. Now let's look at snow first. So snow had it in, and it did the same thing at 8:30, made that move, and then we get these pullbacks down in this down channel, and that's what I trade. Let's go ahead, look, see where we got in at. And this one was a fairly choppy play, but it worked. So let me back it up. So we open, push down, it moves back higher. I take the trade here, knowing that VWAP is right there. Now the 20 is not on my charts when I'm trading, but I know VWAP is right there. So I get in it, catch a little flack, and I get out in this candle as it's pushing down. As it is pushing down, breaking this channel. I get out of the trade right there. Let's take a look and see. I'm out at 260. Yep, I'm out at 260. Yep, just about where I figured I was getting out at. Somewhere right around up in here. This thing comes back up. It does push lower. It does set a high of 291 back down here at the base. But I'm really just trying to trade this back down to possibly where I got out at. So, and I probably got out more so right up in here, not down near the bottom. But good solid trade. The high of that candle I got out of was 277. So $17 per contract more. That's another 34. That would have put us at the $200 on, $100 on two contracts. So not bad. Not bad. Decent trade right there. And let's take a look at these stock trades that we took. First one being HILS. HILS. Let's take a peek. This one here opens, nice strong move, comes back down. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a line right there. That was gonna be my first area of concern, taking this trade. In at 122. So getting in, oh wow, extremely late. Let me change that back to an arrow. In at 122. So we'll drop it right there. Entry should have been about right here when it breaks that high. That would have been a decent entry, but I caught this move late. First exit, I'm out at 131. Or I'm sorry, 133. 133. So let's keep coming. Boom. Oh no, I'd said that, right? Let me remove that. 131. Out at 131. So 2 cents from the high, not bad. And then I'm out of this one at 128. So right here, again, that was going to be my first area of concern. This is coming back down, about to break it, and I get out, and look at how strong that thing broke it. It just tanked. So again, small size, risking like $10 on the trade. We ended up making 15. And that's because I was late. Late. Getting in right here at 120. We're up 10 cents on a, what's the range? Oh, wow. No, I just was under share size. The range of this candle right here was 3 cents. Probably come down and put the stop right there, and that's going to make it about 5 cents. So I really needed, is that right? Yeah, 5 cents, 200 shares. That's a 10-cent risk. Okay. Making sense now. Just getting in late, so missed those few little cents right there. But that was HILS. Let's take a peek at CYTO. CYTO was just a bad trade. Like I said, it had an order in the system. Let's come all the way out. No real pattern on this one. Like I said, my entry, man, oh, change that, drop a line right there. I basically kind of got peekabooed in. Let's remove that arrow, and we'll remove that arrow. What's the high of that candle right there? 226. Yep. Look at my entry, 226. Peekaboos me in. It goes a couple of more cents, and then it just continues to chop around. I had my stop down here. I had my stop down in this area right here, trying to give it a little room to go back higher, somewhat based on what the weekly was showing. But we see that this thing just kind of chops around. I noticed that we're getting a little pennant flag. Little pennant flag right here. Kind of breaks like it's going to go higher, comes back down, and then it just chops its way down. I stop out at 194. Drop that line right there. I'm going to extend that to the left. So I give it a little more wiggle room. And that's why I stop out for 16 instead of 15. But you see, look where I dropped that line at, where I stopped out at. Trying to give it just a little bit more room than right there. And it just, technically, when this broke right here, when that broke right there, I knew I was dead, knew I was done. And I wasn't even watching this trade. I didn't watch it when it triggered me in. I didn't watch it when it stopped me out. I was in this trade 1 hour and 48 minutes. And like I said, I really should have checked it and just took the trade out of the system. And you see, it's just been kind of meandering along this line right here. We're now back above it. I think on the weekly, it has room higher, but intraday, this was one that's not really one that I should try to trade intraday. If I was going to trade it for a possible swing, that's what I should have traded it for, the possible swing. But that's going to do it today. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Decent day. And it is 2:09. Let's switch back over to the SPY real quick. Just want to see. They said that I guess a report is supposed to come out. Oh, wow. Let's take a peek. Bring it back over. Yeah, report was coming out at 2 o'clock. Look at what it's doing. It ain't doing nothing good for the market, just tanking it. See what Tesla's doing. Tesla is just crushing my long-term account. Yeah, not good on Tesla. What is AMD doing today? Same. AMD back down at lows. Everything. You come back over on this side of my screen, we see there are only 2 stocks that I'm watching that are actually green on the day. If you look over here at the market percent change, we do have some that are green. But stocks that are green since the market actually opened is just Meta and Microsoft. Meta and Microsoft. Those are the 2 that are green on the day. And like I said, this right here is what I like to look at nowadays. Just trying to get a better picture of the relation between market percent open and the percent open after the market has opened. We see Tesla is down 2.4%, but market session is down 4.5%. So quite a bit of difference right there. But on that note, we're wrapping this up. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments section. Let's see how this market does today. We have another big report coming out tomorrow. And then hopefully the market will stabilize on Friday and give us a picture of what it's going to do for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I'll be taking a peek at the charts this evening, just trying to see what the overall look is like on the SPY and whatnot weekly wise. So we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Peace.